Right, so this is going to be a different type of video. I don't normally do like this type of video and everything, but I feel like there's been something that's on my mind, so I wanted to talk about it. If you're into like all the funny, happy, like jokey Connor, right? I'm sorry, I'm not going to be like funny, but I just want to have a chat, right? So as you guys know, I am quite a small YouTuber. I have, let me have a look. As of recording this, I have 2,277 subscribers. Right, that's not a lot. And I want to talk about what YouTube's like down here at the bottom. Right? I know like people are going to be like, why do you care? What this, that, and the other? But I don't. I just feel like I should talk about it because there's lots of different experiences, lots of different people, and how it can change how you feel and what you do. Like, I'm going to talk about the smaller, what it's like for the smaller end of YouTube, like how I feel and how the experience is talking to other smaller YouTubers, and I'm going to talk about the bigger YouTubers near the end. So if you want to watch that bit, I'll leave like a timestamp in the description. Right, so down here at the bottom there's lots of things that you can use to try and talk to other YouTubers, like Grapevine. What's the other ones? You can use Twitter, you can just Social Blade, you can use YT Talk. Right, so I talk to a few YouTubers that are around my level, slightly smaller or slightly bigger. I'm also in a Reddit group called, well, a subreddit called NewTubers, right? It's really good because you get to talk to other YouTubers and how to do things. You get tips on everything like editing, critiquing your videos and that sort of stuff, and it's really helpful. But in this, I've noticed a nice, well, I say nice, I've noticed a trend that kind of annoys me. It's like, it's really small and it's really stupid, but it's like really irritating. There are very different types of people in that group as a small YouTuber, and there are many different types of small YouTubers. Like, I just upload what I feel like I can, what I want. Like, I used to do gaming videos, and I do like Omegle, real life, this sort of bullshit. I upload what I feel comfortable with. I record what I want, I upload what I want, and that's what I want to do. I don't want to be stuck to something that I'm just going to be uploading, sorry for the burp, just for the sake of uploading, because that makes it boring and lethargic and annoying and just repetitive. So I don't want to do that. I want to be free with what I do. That's why if I don't upload, it's because, one, I'm permanently working now, you probably know that, and two, I don't want to upload something that I'm not going to enjoy. I don't want to make a video just for the sake of making a video. So if there's gaps because I haven't felt like it. I know I can make filler content, like go on Omegle, record for about an hour, just cut all right bits and then put it up, but I don't want to, because I want to take pride in what I make. So that's why I don't just upload for the sake of uploading. But in the bottom, I see lots of people that are like, I'm not growing, this, that and the other. And there's reasons that you don't grow. If you're at the bottom and your content is good, you will slowly grow, and then you'll pick up pace, and then you'll go big. Like, I can't really say much. I got my break from a different YouTuber by being funny with my friend, and my friend's not even here anymore. Well, he is. He can be in videos now a lot more than he was, but he's not a main focus of the channel anymore, which he was back then. Well, he really wasn't. He was in a couple of Omegle videos, and he'd be like a voice in some of the gaming videos, but yeah, he wasn't the main focus. I was. And I got lots of attention for that. But there are people that are at the bottom like, oh, I'm not growing. If you don't grow, it's because your content isn't enjoyable. It's like your content's not appealing, it's stale, it's stagnant. You haven't evolved to be attractive. I see people down here at the bottom that literally, you can tell, copy different YouTubers. You can tell they use the sound effects, they use the editing type and the style, and they like use the voices of the YouTubers use. and that's not appealing because they've already got a YouTuber that's like that, and they don't need another one. But then they complain that they're not growing. And then the other thing that's at the bottom that really annoys me is the people that talk about the algorithm. Like, oh, I've found a way to use the algorithm to grow in a certain way. If you're doing that, you're on YouTube for the wrong reason. If you're on YouTube and you're doing all this maths to try and grow just to increase your numbers, you're doing this for a wrong reason. You're not here because you enjoy what you do. You're here to grow, to see the numbers grow, and then try and earn quick money. You don't earn money on this place. Literally, I'm at this amount of subscribers, I've earned £0 off YouTube, other than a couple of donations I've had through streams come through Streamlabs, because that goes into my PayPal instead of like super chats. Never seen any of the super chat money because YouTube holds it till I've earned $100 or like £60 or some stupid shit like that. So I haven't seen any money for it. All the stuff that I've bought is out of my own money, and I've done that because I enjoy what I do. And then you see people at the bottom who are trying to grow as fast as possible for the wrong reasons. They're wanting to see the numbers increase. So, like, I understand it's like a mission to go up in the ranks of YouTube, but if you're doing it just for the sake of going up, and you're not doing it because you enjoy it or you want to build this community that chat to you and you can rely on, that you enjoy speaking to, and you're doing it for the wrong reason. I, as a content creator, reply to every comment that I ever get, unless it's like first. I don't reply to some that like no reply is needed. Like, I'll like it, it'll be alright, or I'll dislike it if it's something stupid. But I try to reply to everything that I get, and I try to reply on Twitter to everything I get. So yeah, I try to communicate with people because I don't want the number to increase that I've got as a subscriber. I want to grow the family, the community that we have, instead of numbers. Like, I don't care about the numbers, I care about making content I enjoy and pleasing you guys. Like, if I stay at this level, I'm fine with it. I don't care. Like, if I grow, I'm happy with it. If I decrease, that's okay. People have their opinions. People can leave when they want. Because obviously I don't upload a lot, and I know that. But yeah, it's annoying because if you're literally on here to pump the numbers and then grow using the algorithm, then why? Yeah, I get it. You want to grow as fast as possible, but it's not needed. It's like, if you're a content creator, you're a content creator. You're not a maths machine to try and get higher. It's annoying. And then the other type of people that are like, oh, my channel's like not growing, this, that and the other, it's because YouTube doesn't give opportunities to the lower people. They do, they really do. They push, like, your content will appear more often if it's funny and people actually enjoy it and they like leave ratings and this, that and the other. If you're sub-botting or view-botting, then YouTube's gonna not promote it because it's not feedback, it's not proper feedback, it's just a number going up, ticking, 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 ticking. It's pointless. If you get likes, dislikes, your content goes up. And like, they're like, oh, I'm at like 10 subscribers, it's so bad. It's like, here's a statistic for you. If you have 100 subscribers, you're in the top 5% of YouTubers. Top 5, because there's that many people on YouTube and that many channels. 100 subscribers averages you at the top 5. I am like, if I check my social blade, I am like the 1,000,000th and like 200 and something most subscribed person on YouTube. That seems a lot, but in comparison to the amount of people that there actually are on YouTube, doesn't seem that big. I like to think of it like the number that I have in comparison to like a classroom or a lecture theatre, because you don't like when the number gets bigger and bigger and bigger, you don't realise how many people there are. 2,200 people feels like 4 or 5 lecture theatres. And if you think about a lecture theatre, that's fucking huge. And they're people that watch me. I know I don't get that many views, like the 2,200 views on each video I upload, but still, I have 2,200 people that want to watch what I make. I know it's mostly Sniper Wolf fans, but they want to watch what I make, and that's insane. And then you got people that are like, oh, I'm at 100 subs and I don't grow. It's like, you will. It just takes time. Not everyone gets this big break and this person that will help you. You have to stick at it and grow. Even if you're small, if you just give up because you're not growing, then you've wasted your time. You're like, if you're at 200 subs and then it's like your growth slows down, you need to adapt. You need to start changing slight things, start making things more interesting. Even if it's like making your thumbnails better. Like, don't use clickbait. Clickbait's the worst thing you can ever use, because then you're just getting clicks and you're not getting the right type of clicks. Do you understand me? You're getting people to click on it and then they're going to get annoyed at you and then they're not going to subscribe, because I don't subscribe to anyone that's clickbait. Like, here's something else. People think, oh, I'm a small YouTuber, no one's going to like me. My second favourite YouTuber at the moment is someone with 1,000 more subscribers than me. Think about that. I'm just below them, and he's my favourite YouTuber. Well, my second favourite YouTuber. My top's Life of Tom, but that's not important. He's my second favourite YouTuber, and he's 1,000 subscribers ahead of me. And you think you can't grow, and you think people won't like you. If you make the right content, people will come. Right. So that's enough about the bottom half of YouTube. Like, that was kind of annoying. But the top half pisses me off at the moment, right? You get people like that show off and all that shit, like the more American like YouTubers and like that sort of shit. The people that go out and like, oh, I've got this expensive car, I've got this expensive house, I've got this and that and the other. That doesn't give a good representation to your audience, because if you've got a young audience and then you're showing off this glamorous life, their life that they have, they might think is shit, even though they've probably got an amazing, like, they've got something great and stuff. They might think their style of life or what they're doing is shit compared to the people that are on YouTube that are showing off all this bullshit and all this stuff that they bought with their YouTube money, making them feel bad about themselves. Right, there's people that can't even get water, they can't get food, and then you've got kids that are watching these YouTubers thinking that their life is so bad compared to theirs, and it's making them sad and all this shit, and it's stupid. And then you get YouTubers that are like, that apocalypse that happened, right? It happened at the end of the first quarter of the year, right? At the end of the first quarter of the year, your ad revenue will go down anyway, because it's the transition between the first and the second quarter, so the amount of ads are less, right? So when the advertisers left, the change seemed a lot bigger than what it was. If you're a YouTuber that has been there for multiple years and you're at about the same level, if you had gone back a year, you would have seen there was already a dip between the two quarters, and people made it out a lot worse than there was. I saw YouTubers like MyTox, right? MyTox make these fucking lyric prank video bullshit and like this sort of shit, and he was going on about his CPM at the time being 7p per 1,000 views, and I was sat there, I was watching it, and I was like, that's fucking impossible. Because if I look at my CPM now, I don't even get 1,000 views per like 30 days at the moment, because I don't upload enough. Actually, I've got 1,752 in the last 30 days, I've earned 38 pence, so that's about like 20 pence per 1,000 views. And some of my videos aren't monetized, and some of my videos would be shelf life videos, like the Sniper Wolf one, which will have a lower CPM because that happened during the adpocalypse, and I can earn that money in that amount of time. These people earn like millions of views each month, and they're complaining about how much they get. And then you've got YouTubers that left after the adpocalypse, which is stupid. You earn so much money and you're gonna leave the platform that you're on because you're taking a pay cut. You're wasting so much opportunity, so much stuff that you could have because you're gonna get a pay cut. It's stupid. And then if we do the maths, like if you're a channel with like 300,000 subscribers, you earn like 100,000 views per video, like around. And if you times that, if you upload every day, if you're at that level, you're going to upload every day, that's going to be insane. We'll do the math. So let's say my CPM is like 30p per 1,000 views, which is really low, but I don't have like sponsorships or anything. Let's go 30 times 100, because 100,000 views, 30p per thing. Right, that's £3,000 per video. And if you upload for every day for 30 days, you're earning £90,000 per 30 days. Think about that. Even on my low CPM, and I haven't even included long shelf life videos. Like an example, a long shelf life video is something that's going to bring you in views weeks, months after it's been uploaded. Like for example, for me, my Sniper Wolf video is a long shelf life video. I uploaded that months ago, like fuck knows, like April time, and I'm still getting hundreds of views on it each week. That's a long shelf life video, and if you take that into account for big YouTubers, they're earning so fucking much, and they're complaining about how much they earn. If I was in that position, I'd live in a shitty house. I'd live with, like, the only thing that I'd spend lots of money on is my equipment and my internet, because that's all I'd need. Like, I'd live in a fucking shitty council estate if I had to. Because if you get into a position where you're comfortable and where you're not pushing yourself, then you will just stagnate. You'll just stop. When you're comfortable, you won't thrive to grow or anything like that. And that's where most YouTubers get to. And that's sort of the problem with YouTube. And I know I'm not the best to talk about this because I'm like a tiny YouTuber, but there's lots of things that are wrong with this place. And then you've got YouTube itself being broken at the moment with the fact that the trending page isn't trending stuff. You can get YouTubers that upload a video, like, have you ever seen like Jacksepticeye or some shit like that in the trending page? Because I haven't, but I do work at time. But he can upload a video and within an hour it has like 100,000 views or even more, but that never reaches the trending page. But something that's been uploaded like 2 weeks ago by a TV show like Late Night with Jimmy Fallon or The Late Late Show with James Corden, that can be in there for weeks, but it's not trending. I know it takes into account external shares, and that sort of material is shared more outside of YouTube, but if something is getting this amount of views in a short amount of time, then surely that should end up on the trending. But it doesn't, because YouTube's system isn't the best, and it picks certain channels like child-friendly content to promote. If child-friendly content is what you need on this website, state it. It's about sharing yourself. If your content's not child-friendly, it's not child-friendly. You can get adverts on TV shows that are not child-friendly. Like Game of Thrones, you'll be watching Game of Thrones. I don't watch Game of Thrones, but my girlfriend does, you can be watching Game of Thrones and that's got people dying and sex and all this bullshit, and then you can get paused for an advert. Them advertisers don't give a fuck about the content that's before it as long as they advertise. And I know advertisers don't want shit on like extremists, but that's why YouTube changed the system, so you had to have 10,000 views before you can monetize your videos. So you can't, so people that are just uploading this extreme bullshit can't monetize the videos unless they have that view count, and after you get that view count you still can't claim monetization on the video before you've got that view count. So that's why YouTube changed that, but they still haven't made it so you're earning what you need to, and advertisers don't go on certain videos because it's adult content and it has swearing. But yes, I know children view a lot and they push adverts for children, but advertising to children, I swear, is illegal. You can't directly advertise towards a child, so why push child-friendly content? It's stupid. It doesn't make sense because the child can't buy your product. The children can't buy the product. The child has to show an adult that has money, the ability to buy the product. So why push child-friendly content? Why only like put like more adverts on child-friendly content? It's stupid. It doesn't make sense because there's more people out there that make adult content, well, more mature content that swear and this bullshit, that don't get the advertising, and then they have to take sponsorship deals, and sponsorship deals aren't the easiest thing to come across. So basically they're ruining careers and jobs and making other people have to change their career because of child-friendly content, and it's stupid. That's basically all I had for this video. I just wanted to rant about YouTube at the moment. This video probably won't have a lot of editing because I didn't pause a lot or anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you watched this video, I don't know. But thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all my links will be in the description. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. I'll put the Discord in the description as well. But till next time.